one and only. There we go. That is a double cheeseburger, right? Yeah. Cute, eh? Turtles. Yeah, Polly. I'm just telling everybody it runs better on through here. We have conquered.
Wow, what have you?
Well, g'day guys, Paul, Perth FourbeeFour Adventures, and welcome to a new adventure. We are out in the middle of nowhere, and that's what lies ahead of us. This is the Mount Dimmer track, and we are of course heading out to the Helena Aurora Ranges. And yes, I've had a haircut. Feels so much better. Don't know what sparked you into doing it, but thanks, babe. Good job. Anyway, we have pulled up. There's a mine just over there. We've had to go through the mine, and we've entered this track here. Of course, you're allowed to. It's perfectly legal. Public access road, and we have entered this track, and this is the start of our adventure. So we've just pulled off in the bush over there a little bit just to have our lunch, and then we're going to hit that. Now it looks a bit boggy to start with, so we're of course going to have to let some air out of the tyres, and I'll just have a quick look at it to see how mushy it looks. Just looks like a couple of puddles, but I guess we won't know till we stick some wheels in it, but that's what it looks like. But yeah, alright, looking forward to getting dirty in that. So and been looking forward to this trip for a while now. Haven't been out here before, so looking forward to a new adventure. So we're going to enjoy our lunch, and we'll see you up there somewhere.
I journey through the darkness, through the deepest and the hardest. I wear the scars like tattoos, every single break and bruise, so I know what the cost is. I'll go through anything to get where I wanna be. Nothing you throw at me gonna knock me off of my feet. It might take everything, so if you want it, you gotta be ready to bleed. 'Cause I'll go through anything, and you're gonna have to go through me. You're walking it like you're Goliath, but do you really wanna try it? They tell me that you're 10 feet tall, they tell me you can never fall, but I don't really buy it. I'll go through anything to get where I wanna be. Nothing you throw at me gonna knock me off of my feet. It might take everything, so if you want it, you gotta be ready to bleed. 'Cause I'll go through anything, and you're gonna have to go through me.
Alrighty, well, as you can see, we are finally underway. Had lunch, just a cheeky sausage roll from the Bakers Hill pie shop in my travel buddy, and everybody else has had theirs. And we are on the track now. A few puddles to start with, but it seems to have dried out now. So, but we'll see how the rest of it goes. Now, I've just aired down to 28 in the back, 26 in the front. I have no idea what to expect, but if we get anything challenging, I might go down a little bit further. But there's a few puddles on the track now, just little ones, nothing too much to worry about, and the ones we have gone through are fairly solid bottom, so nothing at all to be concerned about just yet. So hopefully we'll find some challenges along the way, because I'm looking forward to something a little bit more difficult. Could be our last inland run for a while, because summer is fast approaching, and of course by the time you see this video, summer will be just around the corner. So there's a hole there, and yeah, looking forward to that, because I'm really sick of this cold weather. Anyhow, let's get up the road here and we'll see how we go. Alright, well, that bit was very interesting. I had to put it in low range because I thought that was a bit slippery or sloppery, whichever way you want to look at it. But fairly decent sized old puddle, which I would have thought, looking at the weather forecast earlier in the week before we left for this trip, they didn't have a lot of rain out here, but obviously they have had a bit at some stage, because that was a decent sized old puddle. But make sure I got some brakes. Yeah, got some brakes, that's good. Alright, let's keep chugging along and see what's around the corner. Oh, by the way, this is the first trip since I put the tailgate seal in, so it'll be really interesting to see how that goes. Didn't really have much dirt in while we were at lunch, so there wasn't much there. There's a bit of a puddle here. So there wasn't anything in the back when we stopped at lunch, but we'd hardly done any dirt. So when we get to camp, I'll have another look, and we'll keep an eye on it throughout the weekend and see whether it really keeps the dust out. All right, let's go.
Holding my tongue, climbing the rungs. Everyone here's got agendas. Doomed by desire, the world's on fire. Still trying to find where we'll end up. And I don't believe in hell. We do this to ourselves. So what are you so afraid of? There ain't no cause for concern. What are you so afraid of? It's just the world that's gonna burn.
up the top of this ridge track just to see what's up here. Obviously a ridge, but what an awesome view we have from up here. Check it out. Pretty cool, eh? And the rocks are a bit loose, so it's a little bit treacherous. Check that out. What an awesome spot. Now the track was closed when we got almost to the top, and it forked left and forked right. So we took the right one, and we've ended up at this loop up here. It looks like someone's had a bit of a camp. Bloody windy up here, I reckon, but yeah. What an awesome little spot. Very rocky. So apparently you need high clearance and four-wheel drive to get up here, but it wasn't that bad. So yeah. Alright, we might go and check out the other track. Alrighty, so just coming back down this ridge track now. It's not difficult by any means. It is slow going and it is a bit bumpy. There is an awesome track that goes straight down there, but it's blocked off and closed. So there's another track to the left here. So we're just going to see what this one looks like. Here it is up here. Oh yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Yeah, this is where you need high clearance, four-wheel drive, and maybe even low range.
Guys, I'm just going to stop the drawing low range.
So yeah, really good views from up here. I'll give you the tip. If we get to a lookout up the top here, I'll jump out and show you. But the entrance to it was a little bit rocky, but so far not too bad. And yeah, it just looks like it goes even further up the hill, the other side of the hill. So we'll see where this one goes, and hopefully it's got a nice lookout at the top. Alright, first interesting section, and this is a doozy. So it's probably the first big challenge I've had in this car. And excuse me if I sound unpooped, but I've just climbed up this hill. So big rock set here. Very tight switchback. Just cleared the tree. Now I'm in low range, first gear, locker engage, and I'm just crawling down. And again, this feels like one of those ones that looks a hell of a lot worse than it actually is. But I did about doing it, but I thought, what the hell? I haven't really challenged myself in this thing yet. That's probably the first real challenge. So, nice big switchback here, which I have to get round, which I'm not going to make it. Just loop it back up a bit. It is very shaley and very slippery. There we go. Made it quite easily. Oof. There we go. Oh, a little bit challenging, but that was good. I enjoyed that. That was awesome. Okay, the track didn't quite go where we thought it would go. Oh yeah, there it is over there. Alright, cool. Okay, I better go back and get the rest of them. just had a bit of a debate, and we've decided we are actually just overlanding, aren't we?
Just overland.
Just over that land in particular. Now there is a track that goes up that land, but we're not taking it, are we?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
If we can find the track goes up,
All right.
tomorrow.
Apparently we need to find camp. So.
Yeah. My fridge is full. I need to light it.
Fridge is full. Gary's having withdrawal symptoms. Look at it. Guys, car's dirty. Your car's dirty. And we still have to go down here. Ah,
More down to go.
that's nothing.
It was easier to drive than walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why they give us cars? I mean, it's to walk everywhere.
That's why we're not wearing hiking boots.
Right. All right, let's do this. So let's get to camp. It's beer o'clock. So next stop, camp. Right, it appears we're not quite at the end of this track yet. So I can see it down the bottom. There's a few switchbacks to get down this mountain. So let's go for a cruise. There's a hell of a drop off on my right hand side. So I'm just gonna stick to the left. This track gets really narrow up here.
Need be turn right because the other track's right off. It's going to be tight, doesn't it? It might swallow the chimney. Oh dear.
Stay to the left of it. Alright, it is that time.
About 2 hours ago.
It's that time. Yeah, it was. Except someone got us lost on a track. Cheers. Ah. Ah. That tastes so good. As usual. Fire is lit. Camp is set up. In case you're wondering who the strange lady in the chimney is, that's Holly's mum. Hi, Holly's mum.
She's not strange.
Who will affectionately be just known as mum. Won't you, mum?
I was talking about the other strange lady in the chimney, but that's just it's all right.
At least on this trip, when Holly yells out "mum" in the middle of the night, she'll mean it. Now, some of you may have caught a glimpse of something different. It's not Gary. Gary's got a clean shirt on, yeah.
Not for long.
Gary has his new car. Don't you, Gary?
I do.
And it's a bit dirty.
Yep.
Look at that. It's been off-road once. And look at this.
Been off road.
Look at the state of it.
Good job we weren't doing any hard tracks.
No, not at all. That last track wasn't hard at all. I found it very easy. Anyway, so there it is in all its glory. Now there is a walk around on Patreon for that. So if you want to check it out, support us on Patreon. Levels 2 and up get you the exclusive content, and we will do a. Well, it will already be up there, but while we're at camp, we're going to do a quick walk around on it and post it on Patreon for all our patrons to look at. So, as it is, pretty much that's how he's going to run it for a while, except in a couple of weeks it does go into off-road living to get its 12-volt system put in, and then he'll look at some modifications earlier next year with suspension and stuff like that. But we'll go around it and we'll put that on Patreon. So if you want to check it out, jump on there. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy this, and we've got some cheeky neighbours in this campsite. We'll just take a wander over yonder and I'll show you what we mean. Alright, so completely unplanned, our neighbours here, for tonight anyway, is the one and only Chewy. How are you? Long time no see.
It has been.
It has been. What are you up to, mate? Oop, there's a bush
shit.
there. Look at that. 2 mouthfuls of ginger beer and a mini buddies.
And they're like light beers.
Yes, they are. So, what brings you out this neck of the woods?
The scenery.
The scenery. What else? What else, huh?
A bit of a road trip with the boys, actually. So the guys from Aspect Off Road, we're going out to Lake Ballard tomorrow.
Okay. Cool.
Maybe Gungari, and then LVR Station.
Okay.
So a bit of a loop and then back.
Good loop. So we might even see you up there, because I think we're heading up that way as well.
We're
Although
probably going to be there after lunch on Sunday.
Sunday. We'll probably be on our way home after
Yeah.
lunch on Sunday.
So we might pass you on the way through.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So our plan is to head to Mount Jackson and Elvie tomorrow. So
Very cool.
that's our plan. So there's the boys from Aspect Off-Road.
Yep, that's
Hey,
it.
mate, how are ya?
Tony and Chad, my old mate.
Tony and Chad.
Ash, we know Ash.
Ash, we know Ash. How are you, Ash?
And Ryan over here.
And Ryan over there. How are you, Ryan? All right. Well, I won't annoy these people too much because I've got some serious drinking to do,
Oh yeah,
which I'm sure you have too. So.
absolutely.
All right. We'll come over and have a drink with you afterwards.
No worries, cool.
All right. See you, mate.
See you, mate. Thanks, mate.